Today we're gonna talk about the best app to download music completely free on iPhone. I think a lot of you already know this app. In fact, I've talked about it before on my channel, and it's none other than Treble. It's right here, and I'll leave the link in the description so you can go and download it. You can also search for it in the App Store. Of course, there are alternatives. Down below we have one of them, which is a sound. If you want me to bring more apps like this, just let me know in the comments, and I'll share more in the future. So, just search for travel music, that's how it shows up, and we're gonna download it. Now, we should know something very important. These apps obviously have certain advantages, and we won't have to pay like we do on Deezer, Spotify, YouTube Music, etc. But obviously, they show us ads because, in some way, this is not illegal. It's 100% legal. It's not like sometimes on Android where we might end up downloading certain APKs. This app is completely legal, and that's why it's allowed to be installed. It doesn't bring any viruses or anything like that, but they do show ads to pay for the licenses because the music available here. They obviously have to pay for the licenses to put it out there so people can download it and even listen offline. So, as you can see, it says listen without data or Wi-Fi, no payment or subscriptions, find your new favorite tracks. It says your music in one place. Support your favorite artists with a legal and fair app like I said. This is really nothing illegal or anything like that. They also have something like Shazam called Song ID to identify songs and even win some prizes. But anyway, let's open it up now that we have it installed. It's right here. We just need to decide if we want to create our account with Facebook, Google, Apple, or directly with an email we have. In this case, I'm going to log in with Google. I just click Continue with Google, and it asks me to give permissions to log into Google. So I click Continue, and once I give access to my email, it asks me to select my gender and enter my exact birth date, along with some other details. This part is up to each of you if you want to give permissions or not, but it's recommended to do so for a more personalized experience. So I just connect my email and hit Continue. Now we start from scratch. Hey, sorry to interrupt the video, but I wanted to remind you that if you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. Here, we need to select our favorite artist to really personalize our experience in the app. So for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna quickly pick the first three. You can specifically search for whoever you want and just hit Continue. Or you can even filter by music genre. In fact, it's probably recommending these based on my profile. So I'll just continue with those artists. Now, it says to allow tracking on the next screen to help Treble stay free, get special offers from Treble Max, and have a continuous personalized experience. In this case, I'm not going to allow it. That's a separate thing. They're still gonna show me ads regardless, so, well, here we have all the music. Now, back to the title. How do we download songs and what can we do in this app? So, let's say I want to download this album by Estrella de Mora. Here's the whole album, and I can literally download the entire thing. I just click on Download Album, and it gives me the option to select songs or just download the whole album. I'll choose to download everything, and it automatically starts downloading the songs one by one. As you can see, ads pop up at the top, but I have to wait for those ads to show up because this app really needs them to exist. Now, we have the songs here. So many people might ask, well, where do I find them? Well, there are a few important things. First, here on iPhone, it doesn't work like many Android apps where you download an MP3 and that's it. Can you transfer it to another device or something like that? If you're looking for that, you won't find it in any app on iPhone. On Android, maybe yes. So, on iPhone, the solution is to search for the songs directly on Google, download them in MP3, but then you're exposing yourself to a lot of things. What this app does is, let's say, locally download the songs, and you'll only have them available on this device. It's not like you can transfer this song or anything like that. As you can see here, you can't transfer it or anything. What you can do is share it by sending the link to someone else who also uses Travel, for example. So, it's as simple as coming here and just playing the song. As you can see, it's already playing, but I'm going to mute the song to avoid copyright issues. But basically, I will be listening to it, and I can skip ahead and everything, and I have it in really good quality. I even have the lyrics available just through a browser that's within the app itself. So there we have it. That was a specific album. But for example, what happens if I go to search for this song that's pretty recent? Is this one by Lala from My Towers? Then it's going to give you a free download, and I just downloaded it. But you might say, well, you still have internet, so you haven't really tested anything. Because if we come over here, it says my download list is empty, but actually, we find the songs here in the library, and these would be the ones I have downloaded. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to swipe here. I'm going to turn off both Wi-Fi and mobile data, and I still have my app open. Now, what happens? Let's say here it tells me that my data is turned off. I know that, so I'm just going to leave it like this so you can see. Both are turned off. What am I going to do in this case? Well, first of all, I'm going to try to play a song that I don't have, right? So, let's play this one, and it says you're in offline mode. Go to your library and enjoy the music you've downloaded. That means I can't listen to music that I haven't downloaded. So, I'm going to go to my library, and as you can see here, I have the songs I downloaded earlier, the whole album from Demora and This Lullaby by Mike Towers. So, I'm going to play that, and as you can see, it's playing. I'll just let it play for a second so you can hear it in the background quickly, and then I'll cut it off because of copyright issues. YouTube might take this video down. So, I left it for about 2 or 3 seconds, and there you have it. And actually, in offline mode, you won't have any ads or anything like that. However, if you come back here and enable it again while you're playing music, you might get ads even for the official songs. Then we have the travel pass option, which basically, as you can see here, allows us to enjoy unlimited coins, listen while we download, fast downloads without ads, and chat with AI without limits. But here it would pretty much be the same as what I mentioned earlier, and it's the subscription thing, like with Spotify, YouTube Music, Deezer, etc., etc. We're going to have to pay just like with them, so, well, I guess that doesn't make much sense, right? Because in fact we searched for it for free, but well friends, there you have this application. I hope you like it. Simply search for your favorite artists here, and remember one very important thing: not all artists are going to be there, not all songs are going to be there, not all the most recent songs are going to be there. This is constantly being updated, obviously Spotify, etc. And all these apps that we pay for monthly get the new releases before this app does, because they pay for the licenses and all that. Here, they do it too, but it might take a little longer. But we have to keep in mind that this is completely free, and we're not paying anything at all. So remember, I'll leave the link in the description, and possibly an invitation code. If you want to use my code, I think it gives you about 250 coins, so that's pretty good. Alright, see you next time. Thanks for watching this video. Bye bye.